D.Y. Patil College of Engineering and Technology, Kasba Bauda, was established in the year 1984. This is the first engineering college of D.Y. Patil Group, which now has more than 150 different institutions conducted at Kolhapur, Pune, and Mumbai. Under this group, we have 3 deemed universities which were established in the year 2005, and they are now functioning efficiently and imparting courses in medicine, nursing, pharmacy, and agriculture. We are progressing under the guidance of Honorable Chairman Dr. Sanjay D. Patil. Because of his busy schedule, he could not attend this conference, but his best wishes are always with us. Presently, at our college, we are running 8 UG programs and 2 PhD programs along with 2 PG programs. The objective of this conference is to provide a platform to the students, academicians, researchers, engineers, architects, and industrialists to present their research work on various fields related to real-world problems in the society and find engineering and technological solutions. They share their experiences and expertise. This multidisciplinary conference is related to the various branches of engineering like computer and information technology, electronics, chemical, civil, architecture, mechanical, and production engineering. Research papers describing new methodologies, advanced prototypes, tools, and techniques indicating future directions of research will be presented in this conference. Encarving excellence is the theme of this conference. Recent topics from different engineering branches were identified and the theme of the conference was finalized. Various committees were formed and these committees are working day and night for the successful organization of this conference. So big round of applause for them also. We have received very good response from all over India as well as abroad. We have received papers from Canada, Greece, Italy, UAE, and Bangladesh. We have received, sir, more than 280 papers which were sent to the members of the review committee for review. Upon considering the originality, novelty, relevance, and significance of the papers, the selection was made. Around 170 good quality papers have been selected for presentation under different themes. I must thank EasyChair, a conference management system, for atomizing most of the conference related activities. It is helping the conference organizers as well as the researchers for doing paperless activities. Earlier, we used to publish the selected papers in conference proceedings, but this time, all the selected papers will be published in an international journal named International Journal of Research in Engineering and Technology. The presentations will be conducted in 5 different sessions at different locations. Each technical session will be chaired by the concerned expert from industry as well as academia. The paper will be evaluated considering the points such as novelty, relevance, experimental work, and the findings. One of the best papers from each theme will get a prize worth ₹2,000. I am sure that this conference will provide an opportunity and right platform to the researchers and academicians to exchange their concepts, ideas, views, and present the outcome of their research work. I hope that this conference will work as a catalyst for the aspiring students and researchers to take up new research work in different areas of their interest. To organize this conference, we have received support from Shivaji University, Kolhapur, Indian Society for Technical Education, New Delhi, Institute of Engineers, IIA, IIID, Kolhapur chapter. Wide media coverage, both in print as well as TV media, is given by Dainik Lokmat, Maharashtra Times, Pudhari, Sakal, Tarun Bharat, as well as SPN and BTV. I am thankful to them from the bottom of my heart. I am also thankful to Shri Achyut Godbole, Mr. Hajitani, Shri P.K. Deshmukh, and Honorable Ruturaj Patil for accepting our invitation and for their gracious presence in this function. I am thankful to all the HODs and the members of all the conference committees for their continuous efforts. I thank Hotel Sayaji for providing this beautiful location and hospitality. Last but not the least, I thank the management for permitting me to conduct this conference. With these few words, I wish all the best to the delegates and hope that fruitful academic deliberations will be done during this conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. D.Y. Patil College of Engineering and Technology and Appla Kolhapur are glad to host iCETETA 2017. Kolhapur, also known as Dakshin Kashi, a blend of aristocracy, art, culture and technology, located at the banks of holy Panchaganga, nestles at the foothills of Sahyadris. It evokes images of pristine beauty and serene enchantment. It is a legacy of valor combined with a culture fused in spiritualism, education, and modernism. Founded by Chhatrapati Tarabai, this princely state flourished under the Chhatrapatis of Kolhapur, especially under the reign of legendary Rajarshi Shahu Maharaj and Rajaram Chhatrapati Maharaj, who set a vision and laid the foundation of modern Kolhapur. The crowning glory of the district is the Ambabai Mahalakshmi temple, where millions of pilgrims visit to seek their blessings. It has been a pioneer in cooperative movement, especially agro-based industries like jaggery, sugar, dairy, textile, spinning mills, etc. It is a leading manufacturing hub of engineering units, ancillary units, supporting most of the automobile industry. It is a fast becoming industrial, educational, and an agro-based town.
The great engineer, creative plan, a project manager par excellence, a person with strong value system, fine human being, soft spoken, Adrian Hajitani, MMCR, Coke Steel, Mitsubishi, Japan.
Today's function, a young dynamic leader of D.Y. Patil Group, Honorable Ruturaj Patil, the chief guest of today's function, eminent scientist, Dr. Achyut Godbole, the guest of honor, Mr. Hajitani, principal of this institution, Dr. Vijay Ghorpade, Professor Dayanand Devmore, the heads of various departments, the delegates from across the country, my dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It's gratifying to see all familiar faces around, and that is what I feel underlines the success of this conference. Today, I feel fortunate enough to share a dais with Honorable Achyut Godbole, who is not only an eminent scientist, but also a famous writer, and to me the most important is a grassroots level activist. Because he has spent much of his time in the tribal areas of Dhule and all. So we all are very much fortunate enough, sir, to have your company today. बिना मांगे हमें मिला है, बिना खोए हमने पाया है, नाज है हमें हमारी तकदीर पर कि हमने आप जैसों का सहयोग पाया है. I think the conduct of the conference like this at this point of time is apt and appropriate, because we are living in an era where the technological knowledge is gaining importance in addressing world's most pressed problems. The global forces are shaping our lives as well as the world culture, and the traditional intellectual sectors are shifting. The expectations of the people about the technology are intensifying. People feel that there should be a solution, technical solution for all the problems. And technology has proved it in the past. And this expectation, public expectation, is increasing the pressure on the technological sector. And because of that, I feel technology is changing with very faster rate. So rate of change of technology is tremendous today, and thereby the rate of obsolescence. As the technology is changing, industry is forced to change. The industry is changing in the way they are organized. The industry is changing in the way they do the business. The expectations about the industry, expectations of the industry about the human capital are also changing. Industry expects skilled, competent, able, flexible, English-speaking manpower. And the demand for this type of manpower is still unmet. And it is estimated that by 2025, this demand may touch the figure of 120 crores. So there will be a huge demand for this special type of workforce in the world. An entire world is looking at us, a country having a potential to at least satisfy this demand to a certain extent. And there are 2-3 reasons behind that. One is we are the single largest producer of the engineers. We produce almost 16.5 lakhs of engineers every year. That is one thing. Secondly, the demographic dividend, or the advantage of the demographic dividend, what we are going to enjoy for next 2 decades or more than that. The figure tells that almost 64% of Indian population lies in the working age group of 19 to 59. Almost 53% of the Indian population is less than the age of 25. And by 2025, the average age of Indian population will be 29 years. And at that point of time, this age of the US will be 42 years, of Europe it will be 44 years, Japan will be around 47 years, and China will be crossing 50. So this is going to be an opportunity for us to grow. This is an opportunity for us to emerge as a manufacturing hub of the world. And secondly, when such huge opportunities are ahead, are in front of us, are we in the position to get benefited out of it? The problem with us is people are talking about the dilution of the class, deterioration of the quality, and therefore the rate of unemployment in the field of engineering is increasing. Few surveys like NASSCOM and Inspiring Minds, they say that employability of Indian engineers right now is not more than 18%. So 18% of Indian engineers are employable. What about others? So almost 16.5 lakhs of engineers were producing every year. Last year I was there, sir, in Amravati, and there was a convention like this, and the speakers were talking about the issue of the employability of the engineers. And then one student, he came up and he asked us that, sir, I would just like to represent the students in 1 minute. So he was allowed, and he expressed his feeling in the form of one share. And he said, हर सब्जेक्ट के होठों का जाम हुए हम, हर सब्जेक्ट के होठों का जाम हुए हम, हर एग्जाम के बाजार में सरेआम हुए हम, कितनी बदनसीब है किस्मत तो हमारी देगी, बोली वही नहीं लगाता है जिसके लिए नीलाम हुए हम. So this is the exact feeling or the situation through which the students are passing. So there are many more reasons behind that. It is not time to discuss all that. But industry needs a real engineer. Real engineer is one who always thinks in a different manner, novel manner, who always thinks of making tomorrow better than today. So that is what is the expectation of an industry from an engineer. And I feel on the grounds of this, if we compare our workforce, because by 2030, the world workforce is going to reduce by 12%, and that in India is going to increase by 8%. But when we think about the formally skilled workforce in India, the figures of the worldwide figures are, the formally skilled workforce, percentage of the workforce in US, it is 58%. In Japan, it is 84%. In Korea, it is 96.8%, and in India, it is 2.87%. So that is the situation of the skilled workforce in India. So I feel there is a lot of, it's a big challenge, it's a formidable challenge. And the duty of any education system is to respond, should be to respond to the changing needs of the industry and impart the education which will empower the student to gain the access to the decent employment. And even though presently the situation is like this, I feel being a teacher can do it. Because teacher is a backbone of the nation, and the teacher has capacity to propel the destiny of the nation. And therefore our culture also gives the teacher a place of a guru, of a Brahma. We say that Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Par Brahma. So it's a teacher. Brahma is a creator. We are giving position of a Brahma to the teacher. We give position to the teacher of our parents. Matru Deva Bhava, Pitru Deva Bhava, Guru Deva. I read one this thing in Kabir's Doha. He says that Guru Govinda dono khade kake lago pawa, Bilharu Guru apano जिने गोविंद दिखाया. मीनिंग हे गुरु आणि गोविंद दोन्ही माझ्या समोर उभे आहेत, तर पहिल्यांदा कुणाच्या म्हणजे कुणा पुढे नतमस्तक व्हावं. आणि मग तो शिष्य विचार करतो की ज्याने मला भगवंत दाखवला किंवा परमेश्वर दाखवला त्या गुरुला मी पहिलं नतमस्तक व्हायला पाहिजे. दिस इज द पोझिशन व्हॉट आवर कल्चर इज गिव्हिंग टू द टीचर, बिकॉज द responsibility also is bigger. There is one more quote in Sanskrit that Raja Rajyakrityam Papam Rajadne Papam Purohita. Raja Rajyakrityam Papam Rajadne Papam Purohita Bhatru Patni Krityam Papam Shishyam Papam Gurutata. Meaning, if king is wrong, then his selector is wrong. His Purohita, the teacher of a king, is wrong. If there is a problem in the family because of wife is not responsible, husband is responsible for that. Likewise, for non-performance of the student, teacher is responsible for that. And I feel we have to empower ourselves with the latest trends. And because technology is touching every facet of our life. It is in our kitchen, it's in our toilet. I was there 2 months back in Korea, and in the morning they made us to stay in one hotel. In the morning I went to the toilet. So on the commode there were n number of buttons, some 20-25 buttons. I had to ask them for the user's manual of that. So technology is there, technology is everywhere now. So I came across one research. A student has developed a research, it has been patentized now. That software will tell you about the success or the failure of a movie before its release. So technology is coming like that. American Society of Automotive Engineers, they have predicted that in 2035, almost 60% of the vehicles on the road will be smart vehicles. They will be capable of interacting with the infrastructure, with the other vehicles. They will automatically form a lagoon of the car. If car forms lagoon, the air resistance will be reduced to the greater extent, and that will increase the mileage of this thing. And only US spends almost 6.5 billions of cumulative hours in traffic jams. That will be almost eliminated if such cars come. They are driverless if such cars come to the market. Our body will be inserted with number of chips, and all parameters will be sent to the cloud, your information in the cloud. There it will be processed, and you will be suggested this thing. I heard about one research that one chip will be inserted in the body that will monitor your sugar level. If it fluctuates, it will give information, and again it will give a signal to this thing, and that will instigate your pancreas, and that will make pancreas to secrete the insulin, that so that your blood level will be managed. The another part is your money will be automatically reduced from your account. So technology is coming like that. Last year one of our friend Dr. Sriram Ramakrishna who is a Dean of Research in National University of Singapore. We invited him here in the Shivaji University. So he has devised one fiber which can be used to produce any flesh. You need not have to cut an animal for any type of flesh. So like that, the 3D printing is a new technology. So we have heard about its additive manufacturing technique. So using biomaterials, the parts, the human body parts can be manufactured, like kidney and all can be manufactured and transplanted. Houses, 5 houses China has constructed by using 3D technology. So this big technology is coming in a big way. So I feel we all have to be aware of this, and a lot of deliberations will take place in this thing. We have to empower ourselves, equip ourselves with the latest technology. Otherwise, there is one quote that कभी कभी यूं ही हमने अपने दिल को बहलाया है, कभी कभी यूं ही हमने अपने दिल को बहला है, जिन चीज़ों को खुद ने नहीं समझा औरों को समझा है. So it should not happen, and I feel that a teacher can do it, and in this endeavor IST will always be with you. I wish you all the best stay in the Kolhapur. Enjoy the hospitality of the Sayaji, and thank you. Jai.
Very well said, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, a guest of honor, Mr. MCI, he plays the efficient role of managing the company's day-to-day business through effective planning, ability, and his skills. Osaka Prefectural Otome Senior High School has infused discipline and sincerity in Mr. AG. He is a graduate